On the other side of it, we do have the Kanab Cowboys. They do spread it out a little bit, too. They've got 3 in double figures with Sam Morton with 14. Nathaniel Houston, who really has been held down the last couple of games, but he averages 14.29, and he's also one of the leaders, if not the leader in the state, for a 3-point average during a ball game. And then you've also got Tyler Clark, and he's got 11.19. And don't forget about Sean Gray. He only averages 3.48, but I've seen him light it up too. So those 4 young men, and then the others, you got McDonald, you've got Derek Houston, and like you said, then Fryer and Szymanski off the bench. You know, they got some good pieces there. That's a good basketball team from Kanab. We'll see how it goes. And we haven't taken many breaks, and the technician's giving me the eye down there, but we're going to get her done here. Ready for the starting lineups. First for the Kanab Cowboys. You got them?
Yeah, so it's going to...
You can give lineage, too.
That's going to be a familiar starting 5. Derek Houston is going to start, and Sean Gray is going to start with him at one of the forwards. And then at the other forwards, number 22, Sam Morton. And the man in the middle for the Kanab Cowboys, number 24, Tyler Clark. And then the point guard for the Kanab Cowboys, Nathaniel Haas Houston.
So they've got Derek Houston in there in place of McDonald, who started much of the year too.
Yeah.
And McDonald coming off the bench. But you know that gives him a huge spark coming off the bench. And oftentimes coaches will do that to get the spark, because when you're getting nothing off your bench, you got to switch it up to bring something in that'll give you that spark. And he sparked him last night.
He had a really nice floor game, didn't he? Hit one crucial free throw and had a couple of breakaways. So
that's nice to have that coming in for you off the bench. On the other side, the Parowan Rams, they'll start pretty much as usual, I believe. Nicholas Goodman, number 1. Also Max Topham, number 3. Number 15, Crew Stubbs, all sophomores. And then they'll bring the freshman. They'll start him again, Shaden Benson, number 20. And the big kid that we've been talking about, Porter Wood. And what a load Porter Wood brings. They'll also use Levi Saylor, number 11. And Nate Townsend, number 5. And on occasion they've used Hutch Miller, also number 23. So it's a Region 18 war, and we're ready to go here.
The Region 18's punched above its weight, I think. They've really, both boys and girls, represented the region very, very well.
Only unfortunate thing here is they have to play each other.
All right, it's time to get it on.
Sam Morton will be jumping against Benson, the freshman against the junior.
First cousins squaring off.
First cousins, that's right. Well, let's hope no punches are thrown.
We got 2 sets of first cousins, Derek Houston, Haas Houston, Sam Morton, and Benson from Parowan.
Well, let's hope it turns out such that they're still welcome at the family reunion.
I think so.
Kanab will get the tip and go to work on the offensive glass. They'll be to our right. The camera's left, actually, because I think the camera's on the other side. That always throws me off when I look at the monitor because it's going backwards.
Man-to-man defense by Parowan.
Looking down inside there, they've got Orton. Turnaround jump shot for Orton. Misses off the rim, no good. Ball is knocked way outside, saved by Nathaniel Houston, and he'll give off to Derek Houston. And way outside Nathaniel Houston. He usually waits in the game, but he took that one early. Big rebound by Porter Wood, and he'll bring it up. Drive down the lane, going to let go all the way down, and he's going to be fouled quickly by Sam Orton, I believe.
Yeah, and that's what Kanab cannot afford. They cannot afford to have Sam Orton not on the floor.
Porter Wood looks like he's going to take control from the beginning. The rebound, dribble the length of the floor, penetrate the defense, get fouled, make the free throws. That's the first score of the ball game, 1-0 for the Parowan Rams and for Mr. Porter Wood.
You know, the other danger is he sees a couple of shots go through, and then that one rattled out.
Wow, he missed a free throw.
We generally don't want him to warm up early.
Derek Houston with it now. He'll go down the lane. Clark has it down inside. Battling Wood down inside. He's going to go up against him. Put it up. That's no good. Ball tipped down. Recovered by Parowan. And that's Nicholas Goodman on the attack. He'll veer left. In the corner to Topham. And Topham came to play. That 3 is good. And another big 3 right off the bat. Another Lumber Plus 3-pointer. This time for the Parowan Rams. 4-0 now for Parowan. You don't want to get them out ahead. Get ahead of steam. They play really well with a head of steam. Around the top now, Orton with it. He'll give off to Clark, who's way outside. Porter Wood on him. Pulling Wood out from underneath. They need to make something happen when he's outside. Derek Houston, and they just keep going farther away. Derek Houston penetrates, gives off to Orton. Orton's going to go past Benson. Benson blocks him, and the big young freshman blocks his cousin. And gives it off to Topham. Inside, Porter Wood fakes, goes up with it, and in. Porter Wood. 6-0 run here to start the game with only 2 minutes off the clock.
Parowan playing very confident and at ease.
And when, I don't know if you noticed it, when Topham made that three-pointer, there was a few Layton Christian Academy players standing in the breezeway, and he gave them the look, kind of like, we can do this too. We're ready for you. Orton with the ball, gets it back finally. Nathaniel Houston straight away, 3 attempt, that's no good. And Topham with the rebound. Kanab's got to get the lid off this thing before it's too late here. Stubbs with it. Back to Topham, across to Goodman now on the far side, taking instructions from the coach. Come back to the point, way outside, they set it up.
I was going to say, Kanab's dropped into a 1-2-2 zone defense here. They've got out of that man-to-man.
Going to go in the corner to Goodman. He's looking inside. You got two twin towers in there, but they're too close to each other. No separation. They'll need to get farther apart than that. Way outside. Topham takes another one, but I don't think that one even grabbed the rim. Yeah. Woo. He was feeling it too much on that one. Good thing the LCA kids weren't there for that one. They'd have been giving him the eye. Again, it's a 6-0 run. 5:13 left to go in the first quarter, and Kanab yet to score in the ball game. They get it ahead to Derek Houston on the right side. He'll go in the middle to Clark. Clark goes down the lane against Wood. Wood ties him up on the reverse. Ties him up and grabs his shorts too. That'll be a turnover against Parowan and a held ball, against Kanab. Held ball goes over to Parowan.
Well, Wood can do it on defense as well. Great all-around player.
5 minutes to go here. And in the first quarter, 6-0 Parowan. Yeah, Kanab stays back in that zone now. They're inside the three-point line. They're going to sit there and wait, make him bring it in. Not allow Wood to get loose inside. Benson back outside to Stubbs. Now to Goodman. They'll switch sides with Stubbs and Topham. Wood inside looking for the ball, not able to get it there. Shot by Goodman up. Rims off, no good. Wood battles for the rebound, but it's Orton that comes down with it. And he'll bring it ahead quickly. Now he'll back it back out to Derek Houston. Parowan stays in their man-to-man defense.
Which they normally do. That's kind of their modus operandi. They play it pretty well.
Nathaniel Houston gets loose. Ball goes out of bounds, though. They put Topham on Houston, and Topham usually takes their biggest defensive challenge, and he's usually up to that challenge, too.
Just a sophomore, but he's tall and long.
Yep.
And athletic.
Goodman will bring it up now. Quickly, they're going to get McDonald in the ball game. Kanab's got him at the scorer's bench. Next dead ball, he'll be coming in the ball game to give him the spark that they're looking for. Cross-court pass to Goodman. Looking inside, back across. Nice steal by Houston as he jumps up and snags that pass. Steal to Houston. Derek Houston now with the ball. Going to go down the lane, reverse pivot. Nothing there. Go across to Clark. Clark tries to make a move before he gets the ball, and he dribbles it out of bounds.
Too big a hurry.
So Derek Houston will come out, and McDonald will come in for him.
Like the great coach John Wooden used to always say, play fast but never in a hurry.
Yeah. I always say you can't go there unless you got the ball. But I'm no John Wooden. Cross-court pass now, working it around the outside. Wood goes down on the floor, decoy, Topham with it. Kick it into Wood. Wood goes up, blocked there by Clark. Nice anticipation by Clark to get that block against Wood. Sean Gray down the tube. Up with a little floater, that's no good. Rebound Benson, now taken by Wood. And Stubbs comes quickly back up court. Comes to the three-point line, reverse, goes to the right, kicks back out to Goodman. Now to Porter Wood, right down the lane, up with the left hand. It's good, and the harm.
Too strong.
Now is this on Orton again? Ooh, 24 Clark. So Porter Wood gets another 2 points plus a free throw. It's an 8-0 run now. Kanab still has not scored in the ball game, and it's 2:48 left to go. That scoreboard check to Kanab Furniture. We appreciate them. And Wood misses another free throw. He's 1 for 3. So there is something he doesn't make perfectly. Again, a fine young man, Wood. Hedges the pick, hedges it again. They get the ball inside. It's cousin against cousin. Fake goes up. Another block by Benson. Ahead to Stubbs. Topham. Topham lays it up and in. And Max Topham with 5 points. And it's a 10-0 run. And Mickey Houston needs a timeout here. He's going to call that. And that's a Southern Utah News timeout. Dennis and Dixie at the award-winning Southern Utah News are celebrating 25 years of providing news coverage in Southern Utah. Southern Utah News. And we'll take a quick timeout.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes from campus. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
Materion Natural Resources in Delta, Utah, advocating education and athletic competition in our Millard County communities. Materion is the only source of high-quality beryllium in North America. Beryllium is used in your car, cable TV, and tablet. It's even used in your cell phone. Because of beryllium, you're connected with family, friends, classmates, social media, and the web. Materion offers a safe and successful sports season to all Millard County schools. Materion Natural Resources.
Kanab took the timeout, and we're trying to eavesdrop and get some information. I don't know how much we got, but the problem right now is you got only 2 players have scored for Parowan, only 2.
Wow.
But they've got 5 points each, and it's a 10-0 run. And Kanab yet to score in the first quarter. And Orton tries to go down the lane and runs into traffic. The ball's knocked loose, and Parowan ends up with it. They go outside now to Topham. He shoots another 3. That's off the iron, no good. Saved by Goodman. And picked up by Kanab. Sean Gray with it. They go to Sean Gray left side now to Orton. Orton's had 2 attempts inside, and Benson's blocked them both. I think he needs to get more body contact when he goes up, though.
Yep.
He's leaving too much room, and Benson's able to go up and block it. Clark now around to McDonald. McDonald's going to take it and go baseline. He loses his footing and the ball, and Goodman picks it up. He'll give off to Topham. Topham bringing it up against McDonald. Reverse goes down the lane. Outside to Wood. 3-point attempt. Misses the gym. That's a pass, right?
Yeah.
To Crew Stubbs. Crew Stubbs up with it. He'll shoot a 15-footer. And
Right.
Stubbs on the board.
Right now, everything going Parowan's way. They're making it happen on both ends of the court.
And we'll give an assist on that one to Wood, Porter Wood. Because he don't miss that bad unless it's a pass, right?
Well, I think Stubbs is saying, wait a minute, what about my rebound?
That's true. Less than a minute to go in this first quarter, and Kanab still not on the offensive board. McDonald with it now. Looking inside is Nathaniel Houston. McDonald again, left hand, goes down the lane. Tries to go over the top. Knocked away by Benson. 42 seconds to go now.
Well, this Parowan team has a lot of length, too.
Way outside now to Orton. Guarded there by Benson once again, now to Gray. Pass to Nathaniel Houston, stolen by Topham. He's going to go down the lane, misses the shot. He gets his own rebound inside to Porter Wood, dribbles the lane, knocked away from him by Orton. And McDonald will come up with it, goes the other way. Give off to Clark. Clark goes down the lane, blocked again by Benson.
Wow.
3 blocks in the game by the big freshman. And Goodman with it will come ahead, 9 seconds on the clock. In the corner, Benson with a 15-footer. Off the rim, bounces up and drops in.
Wow, what a quarter for Parowan. You just have to tip your hat to them. They came out and it just put the screws to Kanab.
It's a 14-0 first quarter run here by the Parowan Rams. They came to play, and Kanab does not even get a point in the first quarter. And it'll be the quarter break at the score 14-0 on a Kanab Furniture scoreboard check. We'll be back with the second quarter in a minute.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Update. 0 for Kanab, 14 for Parowan. Wow, a 0 quarter for Kanab. I did not expect that, I must admit. They're going to move it around the top now. Houston down the middle and fakes the defender up in the air, shoots the shot, it's off the iron. Porter Wood with the rebound. And quickly up court is Stubbs. He'll go across court to Benson. Benson will drive, looks in, fades away from Clark, but he's not able to make that one go down. And Nathaniel Houston with the rebound.
Made that that tough shot look pretty smooth, though.
Yeah, for a freshman, he really did. He's been watching Wood play the game. Clark tries to get it up down inside, but he's going to be fouled by Porter Wood. So Porter Wood now on the board with a foul, 1 foul against him. And Clark at the free throw line with a chance to get Kanab off the snide here offensively. First shot is up and good, so Kanab finally gets on the board offensively with a free throw by Tyler Clark, and he'll get a second one.
If you're looking for a silver lining, you gave up this bad run to Parowan if you're the Kanab, but you gave it up early. Yeah. So there is time. There's plenty of time. There's 3/4 of a game. There's 24 minutes of basketball left. If you just keep plugging away and doing it a little bit at a time.
I agree with you. I think once the lid comes off, they'll be fine. It's just getting that first bucket. Goodman will drive the lane, tries to give it off inside. It's knocked out of bounds by McDonald. So Kanab will trigger it back in. Parowan will trigger it back in. They'll put Matt Topham out there to do that. He's looking to go in the corner to Goodman. Tries to go back inside. The ball goes up into the bleachers. They'll have to go get it. Kicked there by McDonald. They're trying to work that inside to Wood. So Parowan will have it again. They'll move him out a little bit to where it went out of bounds. Crisscross underneath. Wood's got the angle. He does get the ball on the inbound pass. Going to come back outside. Ball stolen there by Derek Houston, but cannot save it. It goes out of bounds.
Good double team down on Wood, forcing the pass back out, and Derek Houston almost with the steal.
And Topham will take it out of bounds on the near side right in front of the Kanab bench. In the olden days, the ladies with hat pins would be jabbing him right now with the hat pins on that near side. Going to go inside to Porter Wood. He's doubled down there like you talked about. He splits the double and lays it in.
That's too easy. That's too easy of an entry pass. That's got to get fronted.
Yeah, they both stood at the sides, and he went between them. Nathaniel Houston now dribbling to the right-hand side, cross the top to Derek Houston, now to McDonald. Crossing in the inside. There's going to be a foul on the inside. White 3, they're going to say, blocked and pushed to get through the screen, but he picked up the not the penalty flag. He picked up the foul instead. First foul on Topham. Way outside comes to McDonald. 6:42 to go. 16-2 the score. Parowan over Kanab. And now the ball being worked around the outside again. They're looking for cutters coming down, but they're hedging those picks and coming down the lane with them. Doing a good job is Kanab with their Parowan with their defense. McDonald goes down the lane, kind of stumbles into Topham.
And there's a lot of contact there on that drive, but they're physical man-to-man defense by the Rams.
Not sure they knew what to call because he kind of stumbled, fell into him. Then it was a jump ball. Then it was ball out of bounds. Oh, goodness. They're going to get on the inbound pass. They're going to get 22. And, again, that's a bad deal as Sam Orton gets a second personal foul on a push-off on the lob pass on the inbound play. So they'll quickly bring in
Sean Gray.
Yeah, back in the ball game. They do have that luxury. They can bring him back in the ball game. But he's not quite scoring at the same pace that Orton is scoring at. Wood takes it on the sideline, dribbles the lane, lays it up, misses the layup, and Kanab with the rebound. Derek Houston quickly ahead to Nathaniel Houston. And Topham on him. He'll go down the lane, reverse pivot, going to go up and over. Alters his shot because Wood's there too and is not able to draw iron. And quickly ahead is Stubbs. Turns it over, gets it away with it. Goodman with a shot from the three-point range. No good. Sean Gray with the rebound. A lot of action for not a lot of scoring here. Derek Houston will go baseline, fakes it, draws it back outside to Nathaniel Houston. They'll go around now, back down inside to Clark. Clark turns on Wood. Blocked from behind by Benson. Gets a piece of that. That's a fourth block by Benson thus far in the game.
Yeah, he's really made his presence known. What a first half so far for this freshman.
You know, we all get excited about Porter Wood graduating, and then you see that freshman in there taking the spot for him.
Cupboard's certainly not bare.
Goodman comes in. Sean Gray with a big block. Goodman tries to drive that lane, and Sean Gray gets up and swats it right back on top of him. Now Townsend will come in the ball game. Number 5, he'll come in for Goodman. Nicholas Goodman will go out, and Townsend first action in the ball game. Going to go in the corner, back to Benson. Now to Wood, lay it up. Partially blocked by Sean Gray. Nice job by Gray.
It's a really well-designed inbounds play, too, though, that Kanab just recovered and got a piece of that shot from Wood.
And it'll be Kanab ball. He's trying to get the offense going. Gray will come to Derek Houston. Way outside. He doesn't wait. He puts it up and knocks it down. That's a lumber plus three-pointer. Derek Houston.
It's going to take a few more of those to make that man-to-man defense not pack it in so tight.
Well, you know, he caught that in range and just let her go. I mean, range for him and just let her go quickly before the defense got there.
And then there's a defensive breakdown by the Cowboys, and I believe that was Goodman that.
No, Townsend. Townsend, who's freshly in the ball game. Yeah, it's a breakdown, a nice pass.
Got the bunny.
And he gets a layup. This time Stubbs is a little closer to Derek Houston when he came off that screen outside. Wood with a steal now. And he'll give it off to Stubbs and go back and set the offense. 18-5 with 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Max Topham with it down the lane. Reverse, go back down the lane. Stripped away from him from behind. And then also Topham tries to do the same thing. He gets called for the foul. Second personal on Max Topham. And that'll quickly bring Saylor off the bench. Levi Saylor will come in for Max Topham with 2 fouls. That'll change the defensive dynamic a little bit right now, as tough defense by Topham. Of course, but he's not in there right now, but he's on Nathaniel Houston. Down the lane, Sean Gray's got Benson behind him. He decides not to shoot it. They'll go back around the outside. Ball stolen by Saylor, but it does go out of bounds. Cameron Fryer into the game now, number 43. He'll take the place of Clark for a while. Just over 3.5 minutes here to go in the second quarter. Again, it's an explosion by Parowan, 18-5 the lead. And all 5 of Kanab's points have been here in the second quarter. Gray with it, they cross off the high post. Fryer, nothing there. Saylor has the defensive responsibility now for Nathaniel Wood. Sean Gray down low. Benson doesn't block that one. He uses his body well to get separation and lays it up and in.
Gathered himself and, like you say, used his shoulders to protect that shot.
Get that down to Sean Gray. And Topham with it. Wood down the lane. He gets a give off to the freshman. That's no good. Crew Stubbs with the rebound. That's no good. Big Cameron Fryer gets the rebound.
And don't blink now, but if Kanab scores, it's a single-digit game here.
And they need to get that down. They don't need to catch him in the first half, but they need to get it back into respectability. Nice pass down the lane. Derek Houston up with a quick turnaround jump shot. That's no good. He goes to the floor, and Porter Wood's going to rebound that over in front of Fryer. And their offense has kind of gone to sleep here. Parowan's has. Shot from the corner by Townsend. Well, I spoke a little too soon, and I apologize. Townsend hits a 3 out of the corner, so he comes off the bench for 5 quick points here in the second quarter. Moves it back out to a 14-point lead. Fryer with it, kicks outside Derek Houston, uncontested 3, and he nails that. Another Lumber Plus three-pointer. Derek Houston with 2 in the ball game.
Little dribble penetration by Haas Houston. Flattened out the defense. The extra pass was made. Derek Houston with his second 3.
Parowan's going to stand out now. They're going to go crisscross across the top, take a little time off. Back outside now. Benson with it, looking inside. Nothing there. They will throw it to Wood down in there if he gets open, but he's having trouble getting open. Corner to Stubbs. Wood coming down the lane. He's doubled up there. Turnaround jump shot over the top of Fryer. no good. Rebound McDonald, cross court to Derek Houston. Stops at the three-point line, lets her rip again. This time he doesn't get it. Benson with the rebound.
Now you're back playing a lot of defense. You got to be judicious. Then Stubbs turns it over.
Stubbs kind of loses control. They're going to call him for a turnover or palming the ball. He didn't believe the call, but that's what they called, so that's what they're going to live with. Into the game now for Kanab, Parowan, number 23, Hutch Miller, with 1:16 left. And giving some of the starters a bit of a break here. Cameron Fryer with it at the free throw line, gives back to Derek Houston. Hutch Miller trying to stop him. Sean Gray with a long three-point attempt. Fryer battling Wood, but it's going to be Parowan basketball out of bounds.
Kanab's had a couple of cracks at it to get it under 10, or to get it under double figures.
Cade Seminski will come in now, replacing Cameron Fryer. That's about as deep to the bench as I've ever seen Kanab go right now. Parowan also as deep into their bench as I've seen, except in, garbage time kind of situations. Cross court to Wood. Porter Wood will put on the floor against Seminski, and they're going to call an offensive foul. They are just bottling up Porter Wood.
Haas Houston stood his ground, took one for the team.
He beat the defense, and then down the lane they stood and took the charge. So that's 2, I believe, on Porter Wood. And quickly up court, Nathaniel Houston, reverse pivot down the lane, kick it back outside. Sean Gray fakes, comes down the lane, left-hand layup, no good. Porter Wood with a big rebound.
That's three straight stops by Kanab, but they can't convert it into points on the offensive end.
Saylor will bring it up now. McDonald goes for the steal, misses that, give it off to Porter Wood, looks back outside. He'll bring it back outside, 16 seconds left. Saylor will get it down inside to Wood. Way back outside to Saylor, around the top to Miller, inside to Benson. Benson with the turnaround jump shot, that's no good. Rebound inside Hutch Miller. He throws it clear up and over the basket. So with 2 seconds left in the first half, they've been trying to get Stubbs back in the game for Porter Wood so he doesn't get that third foul. With 2 seconds, they finally get him back in. Kanab will have it, but it's way back in the back court now. They got to go the full court in 2 seconds to get a shot. They're looking, they'll come inside to Derek Houston, and he'll send it off for three-quarter court. It's got the distance, but it's way offline. So that's it for the first half, folks.
Well, you have to think here, if you're the Cowboys, you're going in a half. It was a terrible first quarter, but you won the second quarter, and you're still in the game. Now, granted, you'd rather be in Parowan's locker room right now, but you'd have to say that the Cowboys weathered that storm a little bit and got back in the game.
They really did. It's back to an 11-point game at 21-10, and we're at halftime. So we'll go to the studio for a timeout, then we'll be back with the Jones & DeMille Engineering halftime show.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports Juab High School athletics.
Stevens Feed and Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy, sell, and haul alfalfa hay. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve at Stevens Feed in Holden.
Walking down a dirt road, 'cause my car broke down 2 miles ago. Gonna go to Carwise, they'll get me approved in my new ride. Even though my credit is subpar, they can get me in my new car.
Come into Carwise Auto Sales in Salina, where we specialize in getting you approved for your new vehicle regardless of your credit situation. CarWiseUtah.com.
Dale Whitlock of Security Insurance is the type of agent that makes a difference by offering United Insurance. Based in Utah, United Underwriters Insurance understands the risks, weather, and conditions that you experience. Call Security Insurance 435-623-2590. The trail is calling. Every turn, hill, and fallen log is screaming your name. And you're ready because you have the right type of power and agility to answer the call. Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi. Our family is serving your family for over 50 years.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab high schools.
Welcome back here to the D Event Center, Weber State University. Again, we are in the last ball game of the day. We've had 8 yesterday. We've got 8 again today. This is the 8th ball game. Kanab started it. Now Kanab is in the last of the second day. So it is at halftime. It is 21-10 in favor of the Parowan Rams in this ball game, as they had a tremendous first quarter, outscoring Kanab 14-0 in the first quarter. But as you mentioned, then Kanab came back with a 10-point second quarter and held Parowan to only 7. So they did close the gap a little bit. It's only an 11-point ball game here as we are here at halftime.
Well, what it sets up, you know, if you're Mickey Houston and Jaron Glazier are in there saying, hey, we're back in this game, but what absolutely has to happen, Kanab has to, and I mean has to with a capital H-A-S, they have to win the third quarter. You have got to nip this and trim this lead again, even if it's just by 2 points. But if you lose this third quarter, you're going to be down 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points, and you're not going to be able to come back. So you have got to win this next 8 minutes. I know if I'm wearing that, that hat and I'm in that locker room, that's exactly what I'm stressing to them. And you're making your adjustments, but you're putting that this frame of mind that we have got to win this third quarter.
Region 18 teams have shown a great propensity to come back from behind late in the ball game. Unfortunately, they're playing another Region 18 team.
Yeah.
So that knows how to deal with that situation. So, yeah, I agree with you. Convince the boys you can't come out. And a lot of teams will come out and try to win it with 1 3-pointer.
Right.
And they fall in love with the 3, and they think everything has to be a 3. But there's plenty of time, as you've mentioned. Kanab has plenty of time to whittle this down and come. It's got to be a consistent gain, but they've got plenty of time.
And they had their opportunities in the second quarter. They got 3 or 4 stops in a row, back to back to back, but could not convert on the offensive end. Give Parowan credit, even though their offense went stale in the second quarter, their defense stayed pretty sharp.
Yeah, it did. We will, during the course of the ball game, be looking for a Zion's Pharmacy Player of the Game for the Kanab Cowboys. We appreciate Zion Pharmacy of Kanab. They're offering computerized prescription service, prompt refills, and friendly service. Zion Pharmacy in Kanab, your family's pharmacy. Also, we'll be looking for the Kanab Drug Sub of the Game, featuring a convenient drive-through service, modern pharmacy, and soda fountain with ice cream treats since 1916. Kanab Drug, and that'll be the sub of the game. We also will be looking for Garcane Energy keys of the game. You've mentioned those, excuse me. But we'll be looking for keys of the game, and that's a Honey Marketplace keys of the game. And we'll have that in the second half also. The key play of the game is the Garcane Energy, and that's what I was trying to get across. Key play of the game. I don't know that I've seen that yet.
Not yet. But man, what a blitzkrieg the Parowan Rams had the first quarter. They came out so sharp.
Yeah, they really did.
And they gave Kanab a serious standing 8 count.
But they've weathered the storm in their back, and the teams are coming back on the floor. So let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with your keys of the game, Honey Marketplace, keys of the game for the second half.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes from campus. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
Materion Natural Resources in Delta, Utah, advocating education and athletic competition in our Millard County communities. Materion is the only source of high-quality beryllium in North America. Beryllium is used in your car, cable TV, and tablet. It's even used in your cell phone. Because of beryllium, you're connected with family, friends, classmates, social media, and the web. Materion offers a safe and successful sports season to all Millard County schools. Materion Natural Resources.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Welcome back once again as we get ready to start the second half here. Going to turn some time over to the soothsayer, the all-intelligent one, Rhett Jackson. He's going to give us some Garcane Energy some CC Auto Parts stat checks mixed in with Honey Marketplace, keys of the game for the second half.
Well, this is, it doesn't take a genius when looking at these stats. Kanab can't shoot 3 of 18 in the second half. How's that one for going out on a limb, right?
I wouldn't think so.
Putting my soothsaying hat on, right?
Even if Parowan didn't score, you wouldn't catch him.
So you got to find a way to get Nathaniel Houston, get Haas a couple of easy baskets. See if you can't let him see one go through. He has 0 points, and so does Sam Orton. Yeah. So you got to get Nathaniel and Sam going, and you've got to play. Whether Parowan's going to have another run, but you've got to win the third quarter. You got, looking here at the turnovers, Kanab had 8 to only 3 assists. So you can't be -5. You got to take care of the ball a little bit. Parowan was +1, 6 assists to 5 turnovers. So take care of the ball, run a couple of sets, see if you can't get Sam or Haas a couple of easy looks, and see if you can't win this third quarter.
Again, we appreciate Honey's Marketplace for their keys of the game sponsorship, and also the CC Auto Parts pit stop stat check. We didn't have time to do halftime stats, but they're pretty simple other than what you read as far as individual scoring amounts, pretty simple. We also now look forward to the Kane School District beginning to the second half here. Parowan has it on the possession arrow, goes to Parowan. They'll inbound it slowly. They just kind of walk it up. Goodman will take a three-point shot, and Sean Gray will grab the rebound. So first trip for Parowan in the second half, not very productive.
One pass and then a three-pointer.
Yeah. Derek Houston, Nathaniel Houston looking inside. Ball stripped away inside. They try to go to Orton, but they did it too late. Great cross-court pass from Topham to Stubbs, kind of a no-look. Good confidence in his teammate. Lay it up and in. Not the start Kanab wanted. Going to work it back around now. Again, back out on defense. You've got Topham against Orton. That's Derek Houston now down the lane, and Derek Houston shoots it up and in. He's had a productive night.
He has 8 of their 12 points. Outside of, I believe, a couple of free throws by Clark and a shot by Sean Gray, it's been Derek Houston.
Yep. Parowan goes around the perimeter now. They're using a 5-out cutting motion. Goodman gets loose down the lane. Almost a three-pointer by Benson. That rims out and doesn't go in, but there's a lot of confidence for a freshman, 6'5", to step out there and shoot those three-pointers already at his age. Orton will have it now, guarded by Benson. He'll come off. Derek Houston finally corrals it down the middle to Orton. Orton going to be blocked again by Benson. Benson is not going to be welcome at the family reunion if this keeps up. Kanab does get their own rebound, though. Gray will come down the lane. They're going to call a foul outside.
I don't like that call.
23. What's the
Call
illegal
on,
screen?
On Clark on that high screen there.
Holy smokes. I didn't even know he was in the area. That's kind of a cheapie. Tyler Clark, only his first foul, but that takes a possession away from Kanab. We're going to have a quick timeout called by Parowan. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Event Center. We're coming out of a timeout called by Parowan. So far, you talked about Kanab winning the third quarter. So far, it's a dead heat. They both scored 2. Parowan will have it. And they'll bring it in. And Topham will bring it up court. Good-looking young sophomore. Give it off to Goodman. Around the top. Stubbs. Back to Topham. Just weaving around the top. Give back to Goodman. They're slowly breaking that defense down. Wood with it now. Back to Goodman. He's got a lane. He's going to go down the lane and lays it up. No good. Wood with the rebound. He's in pressure. He's going to go back up. And he puts it in, and there's a foul call. So Wood won that battle. It took him a minute.
He's just those big, strong, broad shoulders. He is a load in the key.
Derek Houston credited with the foul. That's his first. And it'll take Porter Wood to the free throw line where he has a chance to make it. And he shot 4 free throws. He's 2 for 4. Strange night for him. But he adds to his point total. It's 26-12 now. As you mentioned, what couldn't happen is happening, and that's Parowan inching away from the Kanab Cowboys here in this third quarter. Looking, cross-court pass. Sean Gray with a three-pointer. That was a big, important three-pointer. Lumber plus three-pointer there by Sean Gray.
Nice pass by Haas Houston. Nice skip pass.
That cuts it to only 11-point lead. Back to where it's manageable. Around the horn, Goodman down the lane. Hands it off to Benson inside. Reverse layup by Benson. Nice job by the big freshman Benson.
There's got to be more help side defense. Goodman can't just turn the corner off a simple ball screen and get 3 feet from the rim.
They're worried so much about the other players that they're forgetting about Goodman. Quick shot on the outside by Nathaniel Houston. That's no good. Chased down by Clark. Quickly ahead. Those passes stolen quickly ahead to Topham, and he lays it in. It's up to a 15-point lead now. Kanab frustrated with what's going on. They just cannot get things to start flowing for them. Good defense by Parowan.
Yeah.
Clark with it. Free throw line extended. Give back to Houston. Nathaniel Houston rolls a finger roll, but holds it way too hard and drops it off. And he's going to come out of the ball game now.
Nice.
He's frustrated.
Yep, but his dad's not going to allow him that frustration to not cause him not to get back on defense. He's have to come and sit down.
And it'll go back across the top. Parowan now they've left Goodman alone again from the corner. He misses that one. Wood tips it up again. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, and they'll say it's off Wood and out of bounds. And McDonald will be in, and Houston will come out of the ball game. Derek Houston will bring it up. They're going to go bring McDonald out to the point guard now, have him bring the ball up. Parowan's kind of looks like they maybe gone to that half-court trap. 1-2-2 half-court trap. They trap in the corners. Derek Houston with it there. Comes cross-court. Saved by Sean Gray, but it will be back. Whoa, saved. And it'll pick it up by Parowan. Oh, a nice no-look inside to Crew Stubbs. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound, Porter Wood lays it up and in.
There goes that man.
Holy smokes.
Porter Wood doing work.
They have gone to a little half-court trap, and their length really causes problem in this half-court trap. Pass outside now to McDonald down the lane. Going to give outside. Stolen by Goodman. The attempted pass to Clark. Goodman with the steal. Down inside quickly to Crew Stubbs. Head shoulders fake, goes up, blocked by Clark. Excuse me, that's blocked by Orton, but they're going to get him for a foul, I believe. And that'll be 3 on Orton, and it is on Orton. Another dagger. All the things that couldn't happen are happening. Stubbs with the first free throw, and that's up and good by Crew Stubbs.
The overall length and athleticism of this Parowan Ram team is very, very impressive. They're just kind of discombobulating this Kanab offense.
Stubbs rims that one out, so that's not going to convert that one. But, you know, South Sevier used to run this 1-2-2, and they always put the big tall kid with the long arms on the point, and it really disrupted the passing lanes. Sean Gray out of the corner. He misses a three-point shot. Quickly rebounded by Topham. Topham will bring it up, and he'll bring it up in the corner to Goodman. Down inside to Wood. Wood kicks it back outside to Benson. Benson goes back into Wood. He's triple teamed. He was triple teamed down in there. They're going to call the foul. They jump ball, looks like, and it'll be ball to Pat Kanab. And Nathaniel Houston quickly back in the ball game.
Collapsed the D and got to reach in to tie the ball up.
Really did. I mean, he gets the ball in there, and 3 kids came around him, and then they clogged up the other passing lanes. He couldn't get the ball out of there. They drop back now. Parowan drops out of that half court. They go back to a man-to-man with Nathaniel Houston back in the ball game. Orton outside. Benson saying, go ahead and shoot it. I want to block one. Quickly inside to Orton. He backs Benson up, gives a head and shoulders fake, and he's going to get the foul this time. That time he used a little bit of wisdom.
Yes, he went into Benson and forced the contact. But man, I tell you what, Benson is long.
Yeah.
Sam Orton is long. But,
yeah, and he just kind of reached up and grabbed the ball finally, but the contact had been made. So that's a foul against Benson. And that's Benson's first free foul, and the free throw shot by Orton. And that is Sam Orton's first point in the ball game. Wow. Yeah. And they need his points.
The leading scorer, I believe, for the Cowboys.
Second shot is also good. So 2 points for Orton now in the ball game. And Kanab's going to go full court pressure. Down 17-3. Quickly ahead. Oh, and Benson goes for the slam. What confidence for a freshman. He misses it, but that's moxie for a freshman to attempt a slam dunk in the state championship quarter semifinals.
Well, discretion's the better part of valor. Get the layup, get the 2 points.
Down the trap, stolen by McDonald. He's going to come back against Goodman. He'll go it alone, lay it up, and no good. Rebound Orton. Stripped away from Orton on the rebound shot by Goodman, but they're going to get him with a foul. The Parowan faithful not happy about that. Good hustle.
They may have an argument there, but then hustle back so that Orton doesn't get the offensive rebound.
Orton will be back at the line for 2 more free throws. He has only 2 points in the game, and that's on 2 free throws last time down. Orton up with it, and that rims out, no good. So he's 2 of 3 now. He'll get the 4th one. They tell everybody to come straight in on that free throw line there, the officials do, but nobody does. You're backing into the guy behind you. You don't come straight in. So that free throw by Orton is good. That's 3 points for Orton on the day. And Kanab in that full court pressure now. A 2-2-1 full court. Morphs into more of a 1-3-1. Get the ball back to Crew Stubbs. He'll kick it back outside to Goodman. He'll come down the lane, give it to Porter Wood. Porter Wood inside. He's double teamed. Orton gets a piece of it. It's a missed shot by Porter Wood. So they're doing part of their scouting report. They're doing a pretty good job on Porter Wood. Reverse shot by Orton is no good.
What the Cowboys are starting to do is they're starting to win the battle of the glass here pretty consistently, and that's translating into free throws.
Porter Wood with his 3rd personal foul here, Porter Wood.
That changes things a little bit.
And he'll go out of the basketball game, and into a game will become Townsend.
If you're the Cowboys, can you win this minute and a half?
Minute 31 left, 33-18 now. Pass comes into Orton. Back behind him, I can't see a lot because the official's in the way. The shot was taken, and it was no good. There's a battle for the rebound, and they're going to say Crew Stubbs knocks it out, so it'll be Kanab basketball.
Boy, and I tell you what, I thought Benson got quite a bit of Sam Orton's forearm on that shot.
Yeah, I couldn't see a thing. The official was totally in the way on that one. I couldn't see a thing. Down the lane to Clark. Clark goes up softly over Stubbs. No good. Tipped up again. Benson with the rebound. Goes up over everybody else and gets that one.
Kanab had a good look at it. Got Clark going to the rim.
1:08 to go. It's way outside Stubbs. Benson outside now. Goodman back door down inside. Going to kick it back outside to Benson. Looks like they might be just going for that last shot. Max Topham with it. Benson now. Way outside, looking to get it to Goodman. Put it on the floor, dribble out, give back to Topham. Topham hooks the defender.
Yeah.
Gets away with that one. Down the left side to Stubbs in the corner. They're dancing in the corner. They got to get it out of there. They get to Townsend. Now to Benson. 33 seconds left to go. Benson dribbles. He's going to turn and put it up. Misses the gym. Good thing there's a floor in it. And Kanab's got the rebound, and he'll bring it up court. Orton with it. Stops with Benson in the way. Now he reverse pivots, go down the lane. Puts it up. Benson gets a piece of it. Stubbs with a block attempt on Clark, and he'll get the foul. And see, they're being more aggressive at those people down low now that they weren't in the first half.
Well, the offensive rebounding of Kanab is letting them hang around if they can hit free throws.
Yep. Stubbs' first personal foul, and it does send Clark to the free throw line, and he hits the first one. Tyler Clark, only 3 points in the game also all on free throws. They really only have, four baskets in the game. The rest has been free throws.
Amazing defense by Parowan.
He'll get his second shot here. Squares for it. The officials always stand right in our way. That shot is also good. Tyler Clark now with 4 points in the game, and it's down to a 13-point lead with 12 seconds left here in the third quarter, excuse me. Kanab, Parowan down the lane, kicks it back to Townsend in the corner. Back outside to Goodman. Oh, the other side to Topham with a three-pointer at the buzzer. Off the front of the iron, no good. And so that's it. At the end of three, it's 33-20. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a minute.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports Juab High School athletics.
Stevens Feed in Holden serves the surrounding communities in Millard County as well as farmers in central and southern Utah. They buy, sell, and haul alfalfa hay. You can be assured that you'll get the right price while receiving the service you deserve at Stevens Feed in Holden.
Walking down a dirt road, 'cause my car broke down 2 miles ago. Gonna go to Car Wise, they'll get me approved in my new ride. Even though my credit is subpar, they can get me in my new car.
Come into Carwise Auto Sales in Salina, where we specialize in getting you approved for your new vehicle regardless of your credit situation. CarWiseUtah.com.
Welcome back once again to the D Event Center. Just kind of taking a quick nap right there. And appreciate the help knowing it's coming back in. Parowan gained a little bit in that quarter. They outscored Kanab by 10 to 12 in that quarter. And they actually extended the lead. You're talking about narrowing it back down. They extended it by 2 more points. So they start the quarter with a 13-point deficit here now. And Parowan back with their starters back in the game. Nice pass by Wood down inside. Another nice pass by Goodman across to the freshman Benson, who's having a nice game. And he lays it in for 2. Nathaniel Houston down the lane. Nice, spin shot off the glass, influenced by Benson. Benson does get the rebound, cross court to Wood. Wood into the corner now to Goodman, that's Stubbs behind the official. Benson way outside, that's Goodman on the far side. And Crosser's coming down through, Porter Wood with it, he's gonna go down the lane. They're swarming after him. 4 people came to the middle when he started down the lane. Topham with it, outside guarded by McDonald. And they'll give it off to Stubbs, cross court to Benson, down inside to Topham. He's got the height advantage. Nice pass across the baseline to Goodman. Goodman gets his own rebound, tries another shot. McDonald get that rebound, and a block by, he loses it high. Goodman gets it, he gets knocked down, no foul call. Is able to maintain possession, and he'll give off to Topham. Go back to Goodman. In the corner, Stubbs up with a 3-point attempt. That rims out, no good. Nathaniel Houston with the rebound. And Kanab's going to call a timeout now. They need to talk a little bit. 6 minutes and 28 seconds to go. It's a 15-point lead, 35-20. Parowan in favor. And we've got a Southern Utah News timeout, and we'll take it also.
Dale Whitlock of Security Insurance is the type of agent that makes a difference by offering United Insurance. Based in Utah, United Underwriters Insurance understands the risks, weather, and conditions that you experience. Call Security Insurance 435-623-2590. The trail is calling. Every turn, hill, and fallen log is screaming your name. And you're ready because you have the right type of power and agility to answer the call. Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi. Our family is serving your family for over 50 years.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
We're back here, Kanab coming out of a timeout. Let's see if they can get something drawn up here, Dennis.
I've taken another nap. Are we back already?
We're back.
Okay, Kanab did call a timeout. We'll see what they've got drawn up. And to counter it, Parowan goes into that half-court trap again. In trouble, Nathaniel Houston goes clear across corner to corner to Clark, and he's in trouble. Now the official in the way can't see what's going on. I believe Benson blocked another one. Gets the outlet to Porter Wood. Porter Wood lays it up and in. Benson's having a game defensively.
Yeah, he is.
Porter Wood, I was counting up his points. I believe he has 16 points in the game. Not quite half. Inside, Orton finally gets a shot up uncontested. Porter Wood with the rebound. And he'll come out to Topham, way ahead now to Stubbs. Stubbs dribbles the baseline, puts it up, partially blocked by Orton. He gets the rebound. He'll be ahead quickly to Nathaniel Houston. Cross court to Sean Gray. He'll fire up a three-pointer. That's no good. Battle for the rebound. Clark gets it. Taken away by Topham. He'll give off to Goodman. Got him double teamed down there. He beats the double team quickly in the corner to Benson. Cross court underneath. Stubbs misses a layup, gets his own rebound, puts it up, blocked by Orton. And McDonald with the rebound. Comes up court, gives off to Orton. Orton dribbles down the lane, shoots a little 15-footer, and that's good. That's the first basket by Orton in the game. He already had 3 points all on free throws, but that's his first basket of the game. 37-22 is still a 15-point lead with 5 minutes now in the game. Again, the winner of this ball game punches a ticket to the state championship game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. They try to go inside to Wood, knocked away from him by Nathaniel Houston. Nice defensive play. And Kanab will bring it forward. Try to go in the corner. The ball's knocked away by Goodman, out of bounds. It'll be Kanab ball underneath their own basket. Derek Houston will come in. McDonald will take a seat for a moment. McDonald not happy. He's frustrated too.
It's been a frustrating game. I can understand it.
And Derek Houston will dribble off the left side, give it back inside to Orton. Orton reverse pivot on Cruz Stubbs, puts it up over him, no good. Gray gets a hand on it, knocks it away from him. Porter Wood goes full court pass to Topham. Topham tries a no-look pass to Goodman, streaking down the lane. It's kicked out of bounds by Kanab.
Sam Orton getting back. You hear Coach Houston just urging these young men to keep competing.
On the inbound, a shot out of the corner. Nothing but air.
Right
Porter Wood. And that's another pass, right?
Man alive.
Porter Wood goes up, grabs it, and lays it in.
Right place, right time.
I think it was drawn up that way. They'll come around the horn now again, looking for somewhere to get some points up. Nathaniel Houston. There it is, Nathaniel Houston, the leader in three-pointers in the state of Utah in 2A. Gets a Lumber Plus three-pointer late in the ball game. And Kanab back on the, Parowan on the attack. Nathaniel Houston with a foul. And you know that three-pointer, that's the first points in the game for Nathaniel Houston.
Wow.
Late in the fourth quarter before that young man gets a point. That's how tough the defense has been. 25-39, it's a 14-point lead for Parowan. It hasn't been pretty, but they're getting it done out here, Parowan is. They hold it out now. There's Houston yelling to get out there and match up. They don't have time to set back inside. That leaves Porter Wood one-on-one, though. You got to be careful of that. They kick it back outside to Goodman. Now to Stubbs. Knock it away from him. He gets it back. Are they going to call over and back? The ball was knocked loose.
They're going to say that he regained it from the contact from Nathaniel Houston in the backcourt.
Okay, well.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Interesting call there. Anyway, it's a turnover in Kanab's favor, and they were not going to worry about that. They're going to take advantage of that if they can. And Nathaniel Wood dribbles down the right-hand side, looking inside. He'll give it off in there to Orton. Orton struggling. He's going to go against, it's not Benson now, it's Stubbs. And they're going to call us a foul, I believe, on Orton. That'll be 4. You know, I was about to say I've been really pleased with the officiating, but there are some mysteries here tonight in this ball game. Orton's 4th personal foul, 3:16 left in the game. No time to take him out now. They got to leave him in there with a 14-point deficit for the Kanab Cowboys.
Yeah, it's no what you saving him for, right? You know.
Yeah, you got to leave him in now. You go for it now. Parowan will come out again. They'll hold it out. Goodman with it. He's in trouble. They'll go inside to Porter Wood. Porter Wood down the lane, right past Clark and around to Nathaniel Houston and lays it in. Porter Wood.
Too fast.
That's the problem with going to this man-to-man.
Yeah.
You're leaving Porter Wood alone down in there.
They spread you out.
Nathaniel Houston with another long 3. That's off the iron. No good. Porter Wood with the rebound. He's going to go full length of the court to top him. Derek Houston doing all he can to stop the shot. He gets the foul. Make sure he doesn't make the shot. But it'll be a foul on Derek Houston. Just his second. And it'll send Topham to the line for 2. 41-25, a 16-point lead. And a chance to extend it here. First one is good. 17-point lead. And McDonald will come in for Sean Gray. Topham with another free throw attempt here. That is also good. Drops it down in. Up to an 18-point lead. Now, 17-point lead. No, now they put the point up. It's 18. I was right the first time for once.
Quit second-guessing yourself,
Yeah,
Dennis.
really. I figure there's a lot of people in this place that know a whole lot more than I do. Clark with it, goes down the lane, looks for the slam dunker, just doesn't quite get there, so he'll lay it up and in. Tyler Clark.
First easy look Clark's had all game long.
There you got that. Benson's on the bench. They're getting some looks inside. Nathaniel Houston's going to be called with the push. And is it going to be 1-1? Yes, they are in the 1-1 now. So the push against Nathaniel Houston. And that will be the second personal on Nathaniel Houston. Sends Cruz Stubbs to the free throw line now. And he's at the Glazier Family Market free throw line for 1-1. First one's up and good, might as well have been 2.
Another good sophomore.
Yeah.
I believe that's Coach Stubbs' son.
They get the second free throw. And that's also good. So the Glazier Family Market free throw line's been good to Parowan, not so much for Kanab. 45-27. Quick shot by Derek Houston off the rotation. Rebounded by Orton, knocked away from him by Wood. Wood's going to take it down the court. And now a late foul call is going to be against McDonald, against Porter Wood. And it'll send Porter Wood to the free throw line. And the wheels are really coming off the bus now. Caden McDonald's first foul. Puts Wood at the line for a chance to make this a 20-point lead with $1:55 left. That's pretty hard to come back from.
I just think that's kind of a play on there. But it's all academic now. Parowan has just played the better game there. They are going to have 3 wins against Kanab, so you just have to say they're the better team.
Yeah. Wood misses the second free throw. It leaves it at a 19-point lead now. And the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds, but they're going to give it back to Parowan.
Man, that's rubbing salt in the wound.
Benson will come in. Wood will come out. For the last minute and 54, you're going to see next year's team for Parowan.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
Yes. Oh, no, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Parowan's going to make a timeout here. While we're on the timeout, Szyminski will be coming in for Kanab. But we'll go away for a minute. It's a 19-point lead for Parowan. It's pretty hard to come back from that with a minute and a half left. But we'll be back in just a minute with the final of this ball game.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab high schools.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes.
Welcome back to the D Events Center. We're just talking some family lineage here with Coach Jackson, who's out of Kanab too, and still has relations down that way. Parowan will inbound it. They're just going around the top now, looking to burn some time. Houston's out on Stubbs. Stubbs will dribble, kick it back outside to Goodman. Now over in the corner now to Topham. And Kanab has to come out and pick him up man to man if there's any hope left. And there's not a lot with a 19-point lead. Houston takes the way. Now Benson will take it up top. 1:28 to go. In the corner to Townsend. Way back outside to Topham. Reverse comes back outside, going to give it out in the corner to Stubbs. And Stubbs will come to Goodman. So it looks like Parowan's going to punch the ticket to the state championship game against Layton Christian Academy. That game again will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Kanab, in losing this basketball game, will play on. They'll play Roland Hall tomorrow night and see what happens there. Foul will be called on the far side now. That'll send Benson to the line. Foul is on Derek Houston, his third personal foul. Parowan now going to empty the bench, looks like. Some of these players I don't have numbers and names for, so we'll just go with numbers at this time. Number 12 into the ball game. I do not have him on my list. And also Topham looks like will be coming out. Waiting in the wings also is Saylor, number 11. He'll be going in for the shooter. Also off the bench, number 10. Don't have his name either. He's a tall young man. Boy, they got some height down there in Parowan.
Good length, good length.
Wow. So Goodman will come out, Saylor will come in. Saylor will be the only senior next year. He's a junior, the only junior they've got. Everything else is sophomore and freshman. Shot by Benson is up and good. Benson hasn't figured it out. You know, you miss the second free throw, you stay in the game. We'll see what he does here. 59.7 seconds to go. Shot is up, and he did it. He missed the free throw.
Oh, and there's a rebound for the Rams.
Kanab will get it. Rebound by Hutch Miller. He'll give off to Saylor. Ball stolen from Saylor. And Hutch Miller comes in and makes contact with Nathaniel Houston. White 23, that is Hutch Miller. But they're still not shooting. It'll give number 10 a chance to get in for Benson, and I think he's taller than Benson. Don't have a name on him, but he was taller than Benson when he went in the game. Nathaniel Houston with it. Saylor chasing him down. Nathaniel Houston shoot a quick three-pointer, and a little bit short this time, and it'll go out of bounds. 42.4 seconds left to go. It's a 20-point game.
That's a very impressive outing. The Rams set the tone right from the get-go with a 14-0 shellacking in that first quarter, and they just have never really looked back.
Shakespeare in the ball game is number 20. I only know that because I heard it from the loudspeaker. I don't have him on my list either. Also Farmer back in the basketball game, number 43, Cameron Fryer. Now number 22, and he's a little feller. Finally they throw a little feller on the floor. I didn't know Parowan had any short ones, but there's one there. But he seems to be a crowd favorite as they all cheer loudly when he comes in the ball game. Ball inbound play is knocked out of bounds by Kanab. It'll be back in for Parowan. Now they're going to send the streaking down the sideline. That's Saylor. He's going to go in for two. Nice pass out of the inbounds by Hutch Miller. And laid in there by Saylor, Levi Saylor. 22-point lead now with 30 seconds left. Derek Houston way outside. Off the iron, no good. Rebound by Seminski. He's going to try and bully his way back in there. And there'll be a foul call on the play. White number 10 with a personal foul.
Wow, Still not
Joseph,
in the bonus.
I think. Joseph is the personal foul. I hear the loudspeaker announce. Looking to come inside. They'll come to Saminsky, but stolen away by Joseph. Quickly ahead. Little number 22's got it up and over the top. He lays it in. Little number 22, and he lays it in for 2. 10 seconds left. Shot from the corner. That's no good. Rebound off someone's foot. Derek Houston with it quickly up with it. Doesn't get it to go. Szymanski with the rebound. Stripped away from him. Now McDonald makes a steal, and that's the ball game, folks. Parowan High School has punched a ticket to the state championship ball game with a score of 51-27. Kanab with a very frustrating game here tonight, but they get a chance for redemption tomorrow against Roland Hall St. Mark's. So it's all not over yet, but it's difficult because their dream of a state championship is gone. We'll be back with the Sunrise Engineering post-game show in just a moment.
Materion Natural Resources in Delta, Utah, advocating education and athletic competition in our Millard County communities. Materion is the only source of high-quality beryllium in North America. Beryllium is used in your car, cable TV, and tablet. It's even used in your cell phone. Because of beryllium, you're connected with family, friends, classmates, social media, and the web. Materion offers a safe and successful sports season to all Millard County schools. Materion Natural Resources.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
Welcome back here. The final game of the day is over with, and again, it was the Kanab Cowboys having a frustrating night and dropping one, and like you mentioned, 14-0 run in the first quarter, and that really was the difference in the ball game until the very end, and then they kind of pulled away a little farther to get that win.
Yeah, Parowan just came out and blitzed Kanab that first quarter, and it just set the tone for the rest of the game, and they had an answer for everything Kanab was trying to do.
Yep.
They were, I think, Coach Stubbs made the strategic decision a few games back to starting Benson, and Shaden just gives them that extra athleticism and length, and they just
like they needed any more.
Yeah, like they needed any more. So if they could really extend, and the guards could really extend out, and if they got beat off the dribble, you had Wood, you had Benson waiting there. And they just really played great and had an answer for everything the Cowboys tried to do. And it was one of those games where it was apparent tonight who the better team was, and that was the Parowan Rams.
If we're looking for a Garkin Energy key play of the game, I think that might be it. The insertion of Benson in there in the starting role, because he won the family war, as he probably had but 5 blocks in the first half, and 4 of those against Sam Orton. So he did a great job inside.
5 blocks right on the money.
Yeah, pretty close there.
Yep.
And then most of those against Orton, and that really frustrated Orton and really got him off his game. And I think that would be the Garkin Energy key play of the game, even though it was several plays. So congratulations on that one. We real quick, we'll go for a player of the game here. The stats, they are what they are. The shooting percentages were not great for Kanab, even worse.
I think the player of the game would go to, for me, I think Derek Houston was the one bright spot, hit a couple of threes, had a couple of defensive stops, but I think Derek Houston would be the player of the game.
He ended up the leading scorer in the ball game for the Kanab Cowboys, only 8 points, as everybody else was held down even lower. The next closest was Tyler Clark. He only had 6, and like we mentioned, Sam Orton ended up with 5 points, only 1 bucket on the night, 3 free throws, and in fact, overall, about all they could get were free throws.
They just never could create any space for themselves.
Yeah. So that would be your Zion Pharmacy player of the game. A good pick there in Derek Houston. As far as sub of the game, they threw a lot in there. The only one that really had much of an effect on the game maybe was Caden McDonald. And even though he didn't score any points,
had a couple of steals.
Yeah, he played some defense. So we'll give sub of the game to him. That's the Kanab Drug sub of the game. Once again, we appreciate all of our sponsors. This is a short Sunrise Engineering postgame show, as most of them have been, but it's well after bedtime for most of us. And I know you have to drive all the way home tonight, right?
No. Thank goodness.
We appreciate those that have stayed with us, the Centricom folks, and that have helped make this happen. Again, the ball games tomorrow will start about 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll bring you the 6 games tomorrow, not 8, but we'll bring you 6 games tomorrow, and they promise to be exciting. So join us again tomorrow. This is Dennis Aldridge for Rhett Jackson and the Centricom team saying good night finally. We'll see you in the morning.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.